Hello, Delastros, I'm here, and I just saw Eternals, so I'm going to be reviewing it. And if you guys have not seen Eternals yet, I definitely recommend you do not watch this video because there will be major spoilers for Eternals. So, yeah, spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. If you hear Minecraft in the background, it's because my brother's playing it.
Hello.
But I loved this movie. It was so good. It was so good. Yeah, this movie was so good. All the Eternals were really cool. Icarus, Cersei, Sprite, what were their names? What were the other ones' names? I don't remember all their names, but they were all so cool. And, well, Icarus, turns out, was a bad guy, kinda. But he had, like, the Superman lasers, which the kid calls him Superman, but I like the yellow effect and the veins around his eyes, which that effect's been done before in other laser vision superheroes. But it was cool, and all the powers were cool. Athena was one of them. Angelina Jolie. Her powers were cool. Gilgamesh was one too. Her like sword, gold power things, whatever you call those. Excuse me. Those were cool, and I liked all the powers. And they killed a lot of the Eternals. I didn't expect like any of them to die, but a lot of them did. They killed what's the main one? Ajax. They killed her. Icarus dies at the end. He flies into the sun. I was like, damn. Who else dies? Gilgamesh. He dies. I was like, I didn't expect him to die. I really didn't think he was gonna die. After they started killing some of them, I was like, okay, they're not gonna kill Gilgamesh though, but they did. Really did not expect him to die. Also, did he mention Batman in a scene? Because I think someone says something to him and he goes, oh, like Batman. Like, I'm like, wait a minute. Because they mentioned Superman in the movie too. Who else dies? That might be all the Eternals that die. Athena almost dies, but she lives. But yeah, so the movie is about the Celestials are like, hey, your mission is to kill all the Deviants, which the Deviants were cool, but whenever they were like absorbing people's stuff, but like when they turned in like the one turned into like a humanoid thing, and it had like the tentacle stuff, it reminded me. Have you guys seen Ultimate Avengers the movie? It's an animated Avengers movie, and I love it. I've seen it so many times. I love that movie. And there's like this alien. There's a scene where Captain America punches through a stomach of a guy, and he pulls, or like he hits him with a shield or punches him or something. And then like it's blue and like tentacle things start to come out, and it's like an alien dude. It reminded me of those. The Deviants in this movie reminded me of the alien dudes from Ultimate Avengers the movie. I don't know if they are the same because it's both Marvel, so maybe it is the Deviants in Ultimate Avengers, but I don't think it is because it's like a full. It's like he transformed into a human. I don't know. I need to rewatch it. Maybe they say the name of it, but yeah, it reminded me of that. I was like, oh, yeah. And I really like Ultimate Avengers the movie, so it was cool getting reminded of it. I don't know if it was on purpose or not, though. But no, it probably wasn't because it's about aliens. But yeah, that was cool. The Deviants were cool. The opening when it's like Subway Surfers, it's like eating people and stuff. Well, and then the Eternals come to save them. I was like, ooh, these Deviants look cool, man. And they're, yeah. And the Celestials look so cool whenever the red one's coming out and stuff. Yo, fire. In the scene where you see its, like, face and, like, in the sky and stuff. That was so cool. And then it's like, I will spare the humans. It's like, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Yeah. All the action was really cool. I loved all the action. I loved the director guy who was like holding the camera around, what's his character's name? Oh, no, I don't know his name. The guy from Stuber. Oh, I wish I knew his name. The guy from Stuber. He makes movies. And he's got this guy, the director dude following him, filming. And they're like fighting, he's fighting one of the Deviants. And he goes, are you recording this? And then he's like, we need action sequences, sir. That was funny. I thought he was really funny. I liked him. I can't remember his character's name, though. But yeah, all the powers were cool. The one I was just talking about, the dude from Stuber, he's got, like, he goes, and, like, lasers come out. That was cool. I like his powers. And I liked all their powers. It was all cool. And I liked the dude from, I think he was from Godzilla vs. Kong. I can't remember his character's name either. Liked him. He was one of my favorite of the Eternals. I thought he was really cool. My favorite Eternal is probably Athena, because I like her powers. Or Cersei. One of them, too. Sprite gets absolutely mollywopped at the end of the movie, though. That dude who can control minds and stuff, he comes up behind her, bam, hits her in the back of the head. I was like, he mollywopped the shit out of her, man. I was like, damn. Jesus. Also, the Eternal with super speed, she was really cool. I liked her a lot. And the dude who can control minds, he was cool. All the Eternals were really cool. I liked them all a lot. The Deviants, I liked them. They were cool. Even though Ajak, I believe, yeah, her. We learned at the end, Icarus, plot twist, is a bad guy. And he killed Ajak. Which Ajak reminded me of Ajax, Deadpool. Like her name. But yeah, so he killed Ajak. Which I thought was great. I was very surprised. I was like, yo. He's a bad guy. Because when he was saying all of it, I was like, oh my god, Icarus is a bad guy. And he looks like Bucky, by the way. He looks like Bucky, but no, he's not, obviously. But he pushes her off a cliff into the Deviants, and then I'll just, like, eat the shit out of her, and I'm like, oh, they just fucking killed, Ajak. She's also in Grown Ups and Grown Ups, too. But I was like, wow. I knew she was dead because early in the movie, but I didn't know Icarus did it. I was like, oh, he's a bad guy. There's a sex scene in the movie too, even though it's not the first Marvel sex scene. Wasn't there one in like the first Iron Man? I guess they're just making out on a bed. You don't see them fuck, but they fucked because she comes out and with that blanket wrapped around, so they got it on. But this is the first like sex scene in the MCU, I guess. Cool. It was on a beach and stuff. Why wouldn't that be uncomfortable? There'd be sand everywhere while you're fucking. Like, come on. I don't know. I just feel like fucking on sand would be uncomfortable. Cause I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating. It gets everywhere. Not like here. Here everything is soft, smooth. Yeah, Star Wars. Also, at the end, the dude's like flinging the Godzilla vs. Kong. I'm pretty sure he's in that movie. He's throwing stuff, and it's making like a sound effect like. And I was like, that sounds like an effect from Star Wars. And then in the credits, it was like it said like sound effect something something, and then it said Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back, and I was like, I knew it. I knew that was a Star Wars sound effect because they borrow sound effects from movies all the time. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of Star Wars sound effects in, like, the first Ant-Man. But I was like, I knew that sounded familiar. I knew it. So, yeah, it's from Empire Strikes Back, if you thought it sounded familiar, too. But yeah, also, the dude from Game of Thrones is in this. And they don't say his name until it pops up on, like, a phone or something. But as soon as his name popped up, I instantly was like, holy shit, that's Black Knight. I knew it instantly. As soon as the name popped up, I was like, whenever he calls Cersei and his name's on the phone, it said his name. I was like, dude from Game of Thrones is fucking Black Knight. I thought that was so cool because Black Knight is a dope character. And as soon as I showed his name, I was like, that's Black Knight, dude. Yeah, and then at the end of the movie, he says, I got something to tell you. My family has a very complicated history. And I was like, yo, for real, they're setting up Black Knight. I'm sorry, this lighting is horrible. I can't fix it. I'm sorry. Unless I turn my light on, I'll do that. But yeah, I was like, ow, I just stubbed my toe. But yeah, so Black Knight is in the MCU now, and I'm very hyped. Okay, but yeah, the final fight was dope. They fight Icarus, and he's very powerful, and they're like, nah, fuck you. And then Athena is fighting Deviant in a cave. Fuck, and then she almost gets tricked into absorbing life out of her, and then she does the old power slicey dicey, the slicey dicey gold. There we go, the Power Ranger. No, I'm just kidding. So she kills him by like chopping a bunch of shit, and then he dead as fuck. So yeah, and then why is there hair right here? What the hell? There's hair off my bed. But yeah, and then they beat it, or they freeze the. Okay, so the Celestial is gonna come out of Earth and then fucking destroy it, and then new life's gonna be born on some other planets. And they're like, we're not cool with that. Well, we were cool with it at first, a couple centuries ago. But now, we like Earth a lot. We not cool with it, so... fuck it. We're gonna fucking murder the Celestial. So they do. It like freezes. I guess Cersei has freezing ability. Oh yeah, no, yeah, because she can turn shit into water and trees and shit. So yeah, she freezes the Celestial, and he dead as fuck. His hands like coming out of the water, all frozen, his head and shit. He dead too. They murdered a Celestial, yo. A couple people murdered. Well, I mean, they have powers. A couple immortal beings, the Eternals. They murdered a Celestial. I was like, fuck yeah, that's fucking tight as shit. And then, so yeah, they beat it. And then Game of Thrones dude is like, yo, my history's complicated. And then the Red Celestial's like, hey, hold the fuck up. I gotta interrupt your conversation, dude. I will spare them for now. Something by... I remember what he said. Something about sparing humans. And then all the Eternals are back. And then it's like 2 weeks later. And we see... I believe he's from Godzilla vs. Kong, that Eternal. I don't remember his name for some reason. I really wish I did. But we see him with his family and his son. And so, like, so he's with his family and his boyfriend is watching TV. And he's like, you guys did that? And then I don't remember what he said. And then Thena and his son are in the kitchen. And he's trying to reach an orange, and then she stabs it for him, and he's like, "Oh, the Eternal's like, oh, I'll be right back. Hey, your babysitting privileges, they're over." That was funny. He's like, "Nah, nope, no more, no." So then, yeah, and then the movie ends. Oh, and then Sprite, they allow Sprite. Sprite's like, "I want to be a human. I want to fall in love." Same. And then she's like, I want to know what it's like to grow up. And then Cersei's like, oh, I can make that happen. And then she's like on her phone, and then she's like, oh yeah, I told you it was addicting, something. She's like, yeah, I'll do it when I have time off school. And then they're like, aha. And then yeah, movie's over. Credit scene. Now before I saw the movie, I saw the rumors of Harry Styles being a Star Fox in it. So that's what I kind of expected the credits, or one of the credit scenes to be, because before the movie starts, it says, there's a mid and post-credit scene. Yeah, but the credit scene starts out with space, and at first, I was like, holy shit, are they going to tease Galactus? But no. It zooms in on the ship. Some of the Eternals are in there, and then they sent something, the super speed Eternal, and Thena, they sent some, and a portal opens, and it's Pip, voiced by Patton Oswalt. Whenever he came out of the portal, me and my dad are both like, he sounds so familiar. And then when the credits rolled, I saw it. It said Patton Oswalt. I was like, oh, makes sense. So yeah, he comes out of the portal, and then Star Fox, Harry Styles, comes out, and he's like, it's Thanos'. Pip is like, it's Thanos' brother. And it shows Harry Styles, and I was like, oh, Harry Styles is Star Fox. Okay, that's pretty cool. I haven't seen Harry Styles in any other movies. I think he's in Dunkirk, but I haven't seen that movie. But I'm sure he'll be a good Star Fox. I like Star Fox as a character. He's cool. I also like that Thanos' brother, because I saw a meme. It was like, imagine being Thanos and your brother's Harry Styles. I was like, well, yeah, right? But yeah, so then he's like, something fellow Eternals. Movies, and then that credit scene's over. Cool credit scene. I like it. Star Fox will be a part of the Eternals now. Another more credits roll. Bam. Black Knight. And I'm like, holy shit, it's gonna... And then he has like a briefcase. I'm like, his sword's gonna be in there. Opens it. Sword's in there. Then he reaches for it, and he goes, are you sure you're ready for that? Or something like that. You sure you're ready to use that? And then it cuts. I have a theory of who said that. I don't know if it's just me. I got mad Blade vibes from that. Am I the only one? Sounded like Blade, right? Also, the actor who they casted for Blade, I don't remember his name, but they casted an actor for Blade. Sounded like the guy who they cast as Blade. And plus a sword. Blade seems like the kind of guy who'd be like... And plus, like, it's like, has that effect on it. Blade does seem like the kind of dude who'd be like... Are you sure you're ready for that? Because Blade knows a lot. He probably knows what that sword's about. Blade is a smart dude. And then I don't know, I just got mad Blade vibes from it. It might not be Blade, I could be wrong. But I feel like it's Blade. Right? Am I the only one who got Blade vibes? Did you get Blade vibes? Because I had Blade vibes. Mad Blade. Because they're introducing Blade. And Blade is just such a cool character. I love Blade, dude. I've said Blade a lot. It probably doesn't even sound like a word anymore. But I love Blade. He's such a cool character. And I'm very excited for his new movie? Question mark? Have they even confirmed if it's a movie or... It has to be a movie. It's got to be a movie, right? I'm just going to assume it's a movie. So, yes, Blade. He's here. Maybe. Well, if it's him. I don't know if it's him. I just feel like it is. I don't know. I could be wrong, but it's gotta be Blade, right? But yeah, so if it is Blade, we're getting Black Knight and Blade both introduced. Hell yeah. Excited as fuck for that, because I love Blade. Black Knight's a dope character. But his name is Black Knight, right? Okay, yes, it is. I was right. Cool. See, it even says name. It's the one from the movie. Can you see it? The name right here. Can you guys see that? Real name right here. It says it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah. So, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, tight. But yeah. So hope you guys. I love this movie. I guess my sentence based. I don't know. Should I revert to doing like stars? Cause I feel like the A+ thing. I'm done doing that. Cause like, that's my. I guess I could do like stars, like out of 5 stars. So I'd give this movie 4.5 stars out of 5. Love this movie. Let me know what you guys thought of Eternals. I don't know why it has such a bad score on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know why it's getting review bombed. That's fucking dumb. Because it's a great movie. But yes, hopefully you guys enjoyed my review of Eternals. I love this movie so much. But yeah, guys, please give this video a like. Please subscribe to my channel and check out some other videos. And let me know, did you think it was Blade in the credit scene? And if not, who did you think it was?